You know horror, but you probably missed these newer gems. Proof? Every pick is 2020 to 2023 and far from NEDIA headlines. Stay till the end, because I'll give you a 15-second play tonight cheat sheet to pick your perfect match. These are newer, lesser-known, or overlooked releases from 2020 to 2023. Order is my hidden horror score, not raw sales. Number 10, In Sound Mind, 2021, Fear Score, 5 out of 10. Each chapter rewrites the rules, so it's clever and surprising. But the tone leans quirky over cruel, therefore the fear stays mild. Bosses get inside your head. Because each one is a patient's trauma, therefore it's eerie, not annihilating. Number 9, Someday You'll Return, Director's Cut, 2023. Fear Score, 5.5 out of 10. A gorgeous Czech forest looks peaceful, but rots underneath. Herbalism and choices matter, therefore dread creeps in slowly. Because it's more personal guilt than monsters, therefore the fear is steady, not savage. Number 8, The Medium, 2021. Fear Score, 6 out of 10. Two realities render at once, so puzzles split across worlds. There's almost no combat, therefore tension is pure vibe. But without constant threat, some players relax, therefore the fear peaks, then plateaus. Too gentle, because scarcity and radio static change everything. Number 7, Signalis, 2022. Fear Score, 6.5 out of 10. Retro sci-fi looks simple, but it's razor precise. Radio frequencies hide solutions. Ammo is scarce. Therefore, every corridor feels unsafe. Because inventory forces hard choices, therefore the fear is constant, not cheap. Cold Number 6, Scorn, 2022. Fear Score, 7 out of 10. It looks like a shooter, but it's a surgical puzzle nightmare. No HUD, living machines, therefore every interaction feels wrong. Because disgust fuels anxiety more than jump scares, therefore you endure rather than sprint. Number 5, Martha is Dead, 2022. Fear Score, 7.5 out of 10. Set in 1944, Italy. Beauty hides brutality. It's psychological but graphic. Certain scenes linger, therefore it unsettles more than it startles. Because the horror is grief, not monsters, therefore it hits deep and divides audiences. Heavy narrative hurts, but classic survival can still terrify.
There was once a couple madly in love who would often stroll by a lake. But one day, in a fit of jealousy, the man drowned the young woman. Too much love brought death.
How can love also be so bad?
This is something you will learn with age, Poppet. The man confessed, So he was hanged in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed his beloved. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, the spirit of the girl, known as the White Lady, wanders restlessly in search of relief from her eternal suffering. Only the life of another young woman can give the lady a moment of peace.
That's always terrible to hear. I'll never get used to it.
You never get used to that kind of pain, my sparrow. But those in great pain can attempt to evoke the lady through a dark ritual and magic of the tarot. As the lady knows their suffering all too well, she could show them pity. Or she may not.
Number
Rated M for
4,
mature.
Tormented Souls, 2021. Fear score, 8 out of 10. Fixed cameras, lethal darkness, so every step matters. Because light doubles as safety and weapon, therefore tension spikes whenever bulbs die. It looks AA but plays mean, therefore it's old school fear done right. Classic fear is sharp, but cosmic rot can be sharper.
Something strange is happening.
Everything will be all right, I promise. I won't let anything bad happen to you. What the hell is going on here? Who is filming these atrocities? Am I going insane?
Number 3, World of Horror, 2023. Fear score, 8.5 out of 10. 1-bit art looks tiny, but the dread is colossal. Mysteries are roguelike runs, curses stack, therefore every choice hurts. Because text and math are merciless, therefore you fear outcomes more than monsters. That's intellectual terror, but now we go for the jugular. Number 2, Madison, 2022. Fear score, 9 out of 10. A possessed camera sounds gimmicky, but photos reshape reality. Take a shot, doors appear, therefore puzzles become ambushes. Because timing and framing are the trap, therefore jump scares land like punches. You scream there, therefore you'll hold your breath here. Number 1, Visage 2020. Fear score 9.5 out of 10. A house like PT, but worse, because the house fights back. Darkness drains sanity. Pills and light are lifelines. Therefore, every hallway is a decision. There's no combat, so every creak, whisper, and silhouette matters. Chapters, Lucy, Rake, and Dolores, rewrite the rules. Therefore, what saved you before can betray you next. Doors loop and lights pop because the layout shifts when you're not looking. Therefore, rushing equals punishment. Linger in the dark and events spawn. Therefore, you choose. Burn a pill now or gamble with fear. Yes, jump scares hit, but the terror is the weight. Footsteps that might be yours. Headphones make floorboards breathe. Because positional audio is ruthless, so pan slowly and commit. If you finish Visage without pausing, you're built different. Therefore, play at night, lights off, and let the house win once. You know horror, but which one actually broke you? Comment your pick, drop the one I missed for part 2, and sub for the shorts, because I'll post 10-second proofs for each game this week. See you in the dark.